You're the God of this city. You're the King of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are. You're the light in this darkness. You're the hope to the hopeless. You're the peace to the restless. You are. There is no one like our God. There is no one like our God. For greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. Greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. You're the God of this city. You're the King of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are. You're the light in this darkness. You're the hope to the hopeless. You're the peace to the restless. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. And great
Baby, we found the here.
You found the.
Yes.
You found her here? Where was she? She was sleeping. She was sleeping.
She was sleeping.
Oh.
Without someone or some. Yeah. Just her.
So we pour out our praise to you only. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. I know you've heard the stories, but they all sound too good to be true. You've heard about a place called home, but there doesn't seem to be one for you. So one more night you cry yourself to sleep and drift off to a distant dream where love takes you in and everything changes. A miracle starts with the beat of a heart when love takes you home and says you belong here. The loneliness ends and a new life begins when love takes you in.
For as long as we've known each other, we've always thought about adoption, and that's always something that we thought would be would be something that we would eventually want to do. But as we started having children, life just became busy, and we didn't really think about it much. But it wasn't until 2014 did God really begin putting it more heavily on our hearts. His sister, I had a phone call with her in regards to something else, and she said, she's like, I've got to tell you something first. She said, I had this dream, and I don't know what it means, but she said, I had a dream. She said, I had a dream, and I saw Stan holding a little dark-skinned little girl, and she was calling him Daddy. We began praying about it, talking about it, and it's still just kind of unsure of how to make it happen. And so I specifically remember sitting down at the TV one night, and it sounds silly that I was just watching a YouTube video, but through this YouTube video, there's a little boy singing, and I just started crying.
Because of you, I freely live my life to you, oh God, I give. So I stand before you, God. I lift my voice 'cause you set me free.
And I just felt like God said, you are to adopt, and you are to adopt from the Philippines. We had never discussed countries, we had never discussed domestic adoption, international adoption, anything of that nature. So then the next question was, when do we start? So we know we're supposed to adopt. And
Actually, the next question was, where the heck are we going to get $32,000? Because we didn't have $32,000 in the bank.
And we already live, for the most part, on a one-income salary. So the ability to even save $32,000 would take us a very long time.
Initially, we were thinking that, and like Ashley said, not in a negative way, we were thinking that the majority of funds would be donated by, family and close friends, which they did donate. But I truthfully believe God withheld a lot of that and had actually the majority of the money come from other sources, people we didn't know or we had just met, to show me that I don't need your friends and I don't need your family. That if I've called you to this and I'm going to provide, I can do it in any way I want to do it. And that's what he did.
So once we found our agency, which is All God's Children International, the only program that they're involved in the Philippines is a special needs program. So you go through several pages of special needs, anywhere from, cleft palate to...
It was 3 pages, double columns, all in little words. It was stuff we hadn't even heard
And it
of
was special needs, medical conditions that you will accept or you will not accept in a child. So that was tough.
Because I remember when we got that list of special needs, first of all, it scared the crap out of me. Because I thought there's certain things on here I don't think I can handle. I think it was 2 days, 3 days later when God spoke to me, and it really it hurt, because he said, what if when I adopted you, I'd have said you had a few too many problems? And that was rough. I think it was soon after we pretty much told him, listen, we'll take any special needs.
After we completed our home study, each month we get an email that has all of the children.
Right. 400 to 500 of them.
It's about a 400 to 500 page email, and pretty much you go through all of those pictures. It's a short little biography on each child of how they, how old they are, their special needs, how they became an orphan, and a picture. And you sit at your computer and you read through all these tragic stories. And that was hard. Because you want to save them all. You want to save them all, but you can't. Then you feel guilty if you're scrolling through them and you pass them up. We had sat down and looked at all the files together, and we kind of scrolled back over Mika a couple times, but then I was like, you see anybody? He said no. I said, okay, me neither. And just closed it and we didn't talk anymore, and that was on a Friday. I was burdened with her, and I had thought about her all weekend too, and he had, but we hadn't spoken together about it. And so Monday morning comes in, do you see anybody? Did you see anybody that you want to pursue? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I was a hot mess. I couldn't even get my thoughts in order. And I was like, well, it's like it was, that one little girl with the braces on her feet. And he welled up with tears.
And little lies, as best she could, she begged the skies for a dad and a mom, a forever home, a world away down on their knees. Jesus, give us eyes to see. If you are leading us to this, then you will make a way for us. And now she's here, from halfway round the world. 'Cause Jesus hears the orphan, he is moving heaven and earth, all for one little girl. I heard Jesus calling, will you go and rescue her? All for one little girl. Little did you know we were coming, 'cause Jesus hears the orphan.
Where?
Right there.
Oh my goodness.
The yellow wall around it.
There's Mika's orphanage.
Look over there.
Oh my goodness. This is where she has lived for 4 years.
And then we saw your face. In a moment you were wrapped up in our hearts. We took a step of faith, and now here we are. Will you let me hold you in my arms tonight? I have come so far to find you, so far to find you. Will you take my love and give up the fight? I have come so far to find you, so far to find you. From a world away I've journeyed just to hold your hand. You will never be alone again. I've come so far to find you, so far to find you. You were fighting and fearful, you were hiding your heart away. But I was trying so hard to show you, 'cause there were no words that I could say. If you could see my heart, you would know that all I wanna do is care for you. Will you let me hold you in my arms tonight? I have come so far to find you, so far to find you. Will you take my love and give up the fight? I have come so far to find you, so far to find you. Here in your eyes I see reflections of myself, how I'm the child that's really running. But I can hear a voice whispering my name, saying, come to me, don't run from me. I'm all you need and I am calling. Will you let me hold you in my arms tonight?
I have come so far.
Will you take my love and give up the fight?
I have come so far.